Hello twin flames, thank you for being here, for liking, subscribing and all the amazing comments and feedback you leave me. It means the world, as you know, and if you are new to the channel, welcome, subscribe, join our family because we're here for you every day. I do feel some throat chakra issues being healed right now, especially as we move into this brand new week. So if you're feeling this, if you're having any kind of tickle in the throat or a little bit of a cough or a little bit of a block or you lose your voice a little bit, it's because the throat chakra is cleansing and healing. And I feel Archangel Raphael removing any blocks. So what we're going to do today, because obviously we've got a lot of content coming in today. I'm going to be doing the horoscope weekly reading, the weekly reading as well. And obviously I'm creating the Divine Feminine Power series. What we're going to do is we're going to keep it short and simple. We're going to kiss it today. So we're just going to use one deck of cards. And this is a beautiful deck. I haven't used it for a while. I think I'm going to bring this into the weekly reading as well. So we're going to use the Island Time Wellness Love Oracle cards. So let's see what we need to know. So what's the energy, please, angels, around the connection today? The energy around the connection today. What do we need to know? There we go. The energy around the Divine Feminines today and the energy around the Divine Masculine. There we go. And the angels are saying sometimes it's better to use that cards moved, to use one deck of cards than many because, you know, too many things can create problems. And that's how it is in, you know, this powerful journey. Too many things, too many thoughts, feelings, people, situations create problems. So it's about keeping it very simple. So the energy around the connection today, we've got Hand of Cards and Hammer. Wow, Hand of Cards and Hammer. So intuitively what I'm feeling is there are things being hammered away. And the hammer breaks through things. So I'm seeing like a wall and a hammer and smashing the wall down. So again, obstacles being removed, you know, things being cleared away, change. And the Hand of Cards is reminding you that you have more power in this connection than you give yourself credit for. You already hold a powerful Hand of Cards, you know, and sometimes the masculines bluff. You know, they bluff about the feelings, they bluff the way through things, they bluff the way through life. So it's about knowing your power. And we've got an ace there as well. And this is showing you things changing, things moving, better things ahead. Because aces are all about newness and shifts. So the message says, take a chance. So the message coming in today, it's all about taking a chance, going forward, going for what you want, action energy. It says risk. So we have to not be afraid to take a risk. So the masculine here as well is preparing to play their Hand of Cards, to show you, you know, what they're holding inside, you know, to show you the truth. Because when we play cards, we have to hide our cards, you know, so that people don't know what our hand is. And we hide that like that. But then when they are ready to show the cards, that's when the power comes in. So they're preparing to take that risk and show you their truth. It says being strategic. So a strategy coming into the connection, you know, solutions, decisions, answers, finding a way. And he says options. So the masculines know that they have to make a change. And the thing is, they are worried, Divine Feminines, that you have options. Because with this energy that's coming in now, there's going to be a lot of options out there for you. Not just in career and work and changes coming in, but because you're in your power and you're shining your light and you're magnetic, you're going to be attracting other people in. So they know that. They know you are beautiful. They know you are strong. They know you are dynamic. They know you are handsome if you're a guy. They know that. And they know that people want you. They'd be stupid if they didn't think that. So they're thinking, oh, what are your options? So I feel a little bit of jealousy creeping in here. And that's why they know they have to take a risk. We've got not showing the hand and gambling. So sometimes, you know, they don't show the Hand of Cards. They hide things and they take a gamble. You know, they walk away and they're like, oh, you know, why have I done that? They regret. And remember, we're talking about no more regrets this week. So the angels are saying they are preparing to show you their Hand of Cards, even if right now they are not showing that to you. You know, and you may feel like they're taking a chance by not coming forward because plenty of other people want to step in. So that's also reminding you as a Divine Feminine of your Divine Feminine power. And the hammer is about things being moved out of the way. And it says, sabotage. So sometimes the masculine sabotage this journey with the ego, and the ego is what causes problems. Too many thoughts, too many people in the way, too many things on our mind. It sabotages things. What matters is the love. So the angels are reminding you to focus on the love. That's what's important. And love conquers all. Love creates the way. Love will bring in that hammer and get rid of everything in the way. It says rebuilding. So remember, we have to knock things down to get rebuilt. So we get knocked down to get rebuilt because we get up stronger. Rocky said, it's not how many times you get knocked down, it's how many times you get back up. Rocky, getting strong now, okay? Strong, powerful. So we are rebuilding on this journey. It says interrogation. Interrogation, sometimes we interrogate our twin. We want to know everything that's going on, ins and outs of everything in their life. And you get taught on this journey from within to trust, to have faith. You don't need to interrogate them. You just need to trust them. And we've got receptive and persistent and working on if. So be persistent. You know your truth. You are resilient and strong, and you are receptive to what you want. And this is about being open, being honest, being ready for everything that's coming your way. Working, it says working on it, but they're giving me if, working on if. So in other words, when you get those ego feelings coming in, what if, you're working on that. So I feel this message, this hammer message, is about hammering away the ego, releasing it, because the ego brings on what if scenarios that drag you down, bring in fear, sabotage things, and get in the way. When we interrogate our twin because we want answers, we want to know, we're demanding things now. So you've been asked to release all of that and have faith and trust and to not give up. Very powerful. And to know that you're working on it and so are they. The angel's saying just breathe through it today. For the feminine, we've got cassette. And what I'm feeling with this is obviously cassette is connected with music. We had cassettes when I was a girl. I'm sure you did too. So the cassette is very clearly about music here. Messages and music, things that you listen to that affect your vibration, bring signs in. And they're also giving me repetitive guidance, understanding. Because sometimes when we put a cassette on or a CD on, we learn. We learn from what we are being told. And that could be through meditation, affirmations, and positive thoughts. So what I'm seeing intuitively here, without even reading what it says, is about the cassette we play in our mind. We tell ourselves a story. We, tell ourselves our thoughts. So what we can do is visualize pressing a button on our head and a CD coming out, or open the cassette player and you're taking out the CD or the tape with all the negativity on. And then you replace it with a fresh one with positivity. So you're replacing the thoughts in your head with power. And the message says, it says conditioning. So this is clearly about releasing things from the matrix. Conditioning, thinking this isn't real, or how you think a relationship should be. And that's a big problem, that we think that if they loved us, they would show us love. They would be with us. They would leave their partner. They would make it happen now. But this isn't a normal journey, okay? Because you've signed up for this journey. This is about soul growth, healing, and learning. It's about self-love. It's about understanding the self. So if it was easy, you wouldn't grow. You wouldn't learn. You wouldn't realise that love truly does conquer all. You'd just think relationships are easy and, you'd probably have more because you get bored. The journey certainly does not bore you. It keeps you on your toes. So the conditioning, you're letting go of what you think. And that's the masculines too. They are releasing conditioning and society. That you should be married by a certain age with so many children. What do they say? 2.4 kids or something like that. You should be married by a certain age. You should be doing a certain job and have a certain amount of money and a certain type of house. So, this is about what the stereotyping. It's about releasing conditioning connected with stereotyping. because this journey makes you think outside the box. And that's why people outside of the journey don't really get the journey. It says outdated thinking. Outdated thinking. And, this is about realizing that this journey is your journey. You don't have to do it how everyone says. Like it's up to you if you get married. You don't need to do that. And what I'm feeling with this outdated thinking is connecting with things like arranged marriages, or, doing things for the family, or, staying together for the kids. That's outdated thinking. Back in kind of previous generations when you had to act a certain way because society expected it of you. So this is about standing up for what you believe in and stepping into your divine feminine power and doing what's right for you, regardless of how it seems to the world. So I feel this about releasing judgment. Releasing judgment even if it creates chaos within your life. It says replaying events over in your head. And that's good if it's a good event or a good thought, but when we go over and over and over the past, not only does it get stressful, it gets boring, because we think, here we go again, here we go again. So it's like the angel saying you are sabotaging your future by going over the past. The past is gone. I see so many people commenting saying things like, this happened in 2016, or this happened 10 years ago, and the angels are very clear. The past is the past. It can't be changed. No matter how much you go over it and talk about it and bring it up, it can't be changed. It can only be accepted. And now is the time now. What matters is now. What happens now is important, not what happened 5 years ago or 2 years ago or 10 years ago. What matters is now. So instead of going over and over it in your head, come back into the now and focus on the now and send out positive vibration. What you can do, if you want to go back and experience those events, if they had a negative outcome, go back in your mind and create in your mind the scenario that you wish had took place, because that's how you project into your future. And then let it go. Forgive, heal. So I feel this is you forgiving, healing, releasing any negative thought patterns, anything that's dragged you down, connected with your previous lifestyle and your previous life. And, when I say previous life, you are an awakened being, but you haven't always been an awakened being. We awake along the way. I used to be a big drinker and smoker and going out, socialising, doing things. And then, I went through 2 big awakenings in my life. The first one when my dad passed away at 22. Well, I was 22 or 23. And then at 30. And that was like my big awakening as a twin flame and a light worker. And they gave me fear. So we have to release the fear. And we've all got a shady past. Some more than others, but we've all got things in our past we're not proud of. And release it. It doesn't matter. What matters is now. It's like the time is now. You're being reborn today. Every day you can begin again. So forgive your twin, forgive the past, forgive, because there's better things ahead. So for the masculine then, we've got axe. Now that's powerful. We've got an axe because they are axing things out of their life. So again, we've got hammer for beating down walls, smashing things out of the way so the way is being made. And the axe is about cutting things, cutting the past, cutting cords, releasing karmic situations, letting go of things that need to go. It says breakup, separation. So again, karmic endings, big sign, breakups. Now, I'm not seeing that as you and your twin breaking up because you're possibly already in some form of separation. But the breakup is happening within, their karmic world and what they need to release. So they are releasing things and breaking up with them. It's like they're breaking up with their lower self and they're moving forward. And the separation helps this occur. It brings power and it's preparation for what's to come. So the separation is creation. That's what they're telling me. It says stop the pattern. So during separation, they learn to change things in their life to stop the pattern of going round and round and round. And I feel this is a big message with this axe here, that they intend to stop the pattern of separation. This running, coming forward, running, coming forward, back and forth, back and forth. They intend to change this energy. It says silent treatment, abandonment. So I feel they give you the silent treatment, in other words, ghost you, block you, ignore you, because they're afraid of abandonment. So they're dealing and healing with, or healing abandonment issues. They're dealing with core wounds there. That's what they're healing. And in the separation, that's what they go within to sort out. That's why they give you the silent treatment. And as painful as it is, it helps you to release control and to surrender. And it allows them to process what they need to do and what habits they need to break. Very powerful. We've got self-indulgence for the masculine. So sometimes they can be a bit selfish, putting their own needs first, thinking of themselves and not really thinking of you. But when you see it from a different point of view, you realize they're actually trying to protect you from themselves. So this self-indulgence message, it's like they put themselves in a dungeon, because they feel trapped then, because they're not with you and they're not living their truth. But it's like you feel like they're being selfish and getting on with their life and not really caring about you, when in spiritual truth, they are protecting you from their lower self. When they are angry or in a nasty mood, or, they don't want to hurt you anymore. So they think, okay, I'm going to step out of the connection until I'm ready for the connection. And that's protection. It says, focus on self, okay? Self-worth. So the masculines are healing self-worth issues by going within. It says time to heal and do shadow work. So they are healing through the shadows and the blocking throat. So again, they are blocking the throat. So there's blocks in communication, so they can heal their shadows and their demons and their kind of fearful side. It says self-appreciation. So they are starting to appreciate their self and how far they've come. So appreciate your twin, because he is doing the work even in the silence. And we've got the Grim Reaper. And I love that we've got this with the axe. So the Grim Reaper is about death. That means transformation. It means the end of one life for a new one to begin. This is a very powerful message here for the masculines. It's showing you they are releasing what needs to go. They're ready for a new beginning, a rebirth. And if you've been seeing dead stags, I know a few of you have been saying, I've seen a dead stag, what does it mean? And having a bit of a panic about it. It means rebirth. It means transformation, growth, healing, new starts ahead. It's a good sign. And I'm not saying everyone needs to find a dead stag. I'm saying don't look for the negative, look for the positive. It says the relationship is over. This is connected with karmic endings, because that's the energy flowing in. The relationship is over. No second chances. So he's saying here, I'm not going to give that karmic partner any more chances. It's time for me. And I feel this could also be what you've said to your twin that's made them think. Maybe you've said, this is over, no more second chances, get on with it then. Okay, some of you may have tried to put a boundary down. I say try because, you can't keep your masculine out of your life. It's impossible because you are one. It says grow and transform your life. So the masculine is now ready to transform their life, to grow their life, to begin again, to plant seeds, to start a new beginning ahead. So this is a really powerful message as we move into the last week in October. So things being removed, and when I'm connecting with the hammer, I'm connecting with Archangel Nathaniel, because he's bashing things out of the way, he's bulldozering things away to make room, to clear the way. So a great day too, and a great week coming in to clear clutter, prepare for the future and get ready for what's to come. Very powerful. I hope this helps. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon.